Thanks for having a few words. I know you're probably busy, but nice to talk to you again.
No, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, good to be here.
Good to relive the glory days of not so long ago. The recent glory days.
Yeah, I mean, I know you.
I am having a beer, so I hope that's all right.
I've just had breakfast, so maybe later
on the waters.
Oh, on the water. That's
Yeah, it's getting blocked by my view. But anyway, that's all good. So
just, brunch hasn't happened yet.
I was going to say breakfast beer, Nathan.
Yeah. So make sure I'm okay for later on.
Very nice.
Yeah, cool, man. Balance. What an experience, right? Yeah,
sure was.
Got the merch.
Represent.
Went to the merch store. Got all the merch.
Got the merch.
It's got our name on it somewhere back here, right?
There we are. I can see.
I was like, I can't not get a T-shirt because we played at what was possibly the greatest festival, and I don't say that lightly because we've been to some freaking crackers, have we not, Gavin?
Oh yeah, we're Rainbow veterans, Rainbow Serpent, and I have to say, Balance was probably even with like the best rainbows for me. Yeah, it's just incredible. Probably even more so because it's all the music we love and just all the people resonating on such a high vibe.
And that's it. You know, I've been to festivals in the past. You know, I've only just started going to them again after like a decade. And you know, but some people go to festivals, they don't even leave their campsite or whatever the case might be, and you know, all of that. They go for different reasons. With Balance, it was that complete and utter. Everyone who was there for the goddamn music. They were there for it was that one singular freaking reason, and that just to me was absolutely mind blowing. And outside of probably the early days of going to raves, I haven't really kind of experienced that for you know, and that energy and like for so long. It was mental, right?
You know, it's special when you see Anand Catania on the dance floor. Amy said, right? When you see those sorts of moments, and then he goes up to see Mike Risher's pop-up set where he's playing, to, people up the top. Next thing you know, the superstars there. That's the one thing I noticed was everyone was really there to see each other, connect with each other, and that was
and the support. There wasn't, you know.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about the festival, isn't it? You're always going to miss somebody. Yeah, because and it was also the beauty of it that you're always going to find somebody as well. So like you lost and find.
It's just phenomenal. I mean, I know you guys have had some sets or gigs after Balance, but has it actually taken you a while to decompress and get your sort of, stop, the rushing feelings and all that since then?
I think the feelings have been flowing, haven't they, Matty? I mean, you know, we were like pretty, like speechless, maybe is the term for it from our set, like just the pure love and energy and connection. Like we had people there at the front cheering before we put a track on. And then shouting out, "Come on, the Aussies!" Like some of our Dutch mates.
I think we're still integrating it now, right? So we're trying to sort of bring that energy and vibe obviously with us after the festival's finished and bring it into our music productions. We've obviously made a few tracks since then, and I've noticed with channeling some of that 6 a.m. energy on the yard stage, making a lot of angry bangers, but still with love, still with the result. So just going to continue riding the wave, I think, for a bit longer.
Good. I mean, and especially now that next year has been announced as well, I suppose it's just going to sustain it, I reckon. If you've got that energy going and the inspiration, then it's probably going to carry it on for at least a few months.
Get this, we've had people that we actually met on the trip, who we became good friends with. One girl named Sarah in Malta, who found out about Balance 26, and she's already tried to, she's already like, I'm not missing it this time. So we're a whole year away, and people are like, which hotel should I book? Like, where to be? Like, booking it now. And funny thing is, the hotel we're staying at already full for that
Yeah, because it's down the road from where we were staying as well. I had a look at that. I'm like, oh shit, bugger. But that's all good. But yeah, no, it's insane. But there was a lot of FOMO. Like I think people put it off and they're like, oh, but they've seen what's happened and now everyone's like, shit, I can't miss
Pretty much.
It's probably going to be like, it's the sequel, like Empire Strikes Back kind of thing, right? So,
there's ADE and there's CPE, Croatian prog event.
Yeah. So,
that'll be the new conference of the millennium.
So this is like a PSA for everyone right now. It's like for Balance 26, you don't snooze on it. You make the call right now. You get your flights. You get your bookings. You just make it happen because you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, totally.
Really, really stoked for Tom and Walter and the team for
totally. Couldn't happen nicer crew. That's what I'll say.
And I said when you introduced me to Tom on the Thursday night at Barbarella's, I was excited anyway because I was meeting Tom for the first time. But he was so welcoming. He took care. He made sure that I was okay. He made sure I had my wristband and I had access. And it was, it was from before then, like you said, the switch from the pier to the beach stage. I just went to the bar, and I went to the bar, and I came back, and I was like, "What? And it was almost like, in a different club, almost. Sort of. I moved from one to another. The atmosphere there was just phenomenal, amazing.
Yeah, it was almost like starting a marathon. When like you put people just run through the ribbon from one floor to the other, and they all just end up on the beach stage before you can even
next level.
Say boo.
Yeah.
They came out swinging, didn't they? They had like the opening of the party. I wasn't quite ready for that. It gave me those feelings of first night of Rainbow Serpent, where you've just come from this city, you got you've just come from work or something, and you're trying to take the city life and turn into this festival monster for days. And there's that first night where you're like, well, let's just ease into it. Let's take it slow.
Yeah.
Next minute, it's Mariano Molino destroying that beach stage, and it's just absolutely packed.
Yes.
And it was all. Go. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
And then I was skeptical about how you could move that party to a club, right? But and they pulled that off. Like I don't know how you do that.
Especially because I went to I've been to the Garden Festival and Electric Elephant 14 years ago when it was up the coast in Petichan, and I was like, okay, but Deep Dish is going to be more, and Ken, it's going to be more exclusive. There have only been so many tickets sold because Barbarella's, as it used to be, was a lot smaller. So I wasn't prepared for how big Barbarella's was this year. And when I got there, I was like, holy shit, this is just like 10 times bigger.
It was insane. It was mental. No, it was just absolutely blew me away. Were you guys at Barbarella's? Did you?
No.
No.
We were well behaved. Because the party and the one on the beach and then the beach stage, because that was so mammoth. We sort of thought, well, let's, it was already 2 a.m. or something. Or
right. I remember we were trying to convince you, I think, and you did decide to go to bed. I do remember that now. So, but no, Barbarella's was just something to behold as well.
Have
to check it out next year.
Yeah.
Us knowing our limits a little bit, knowing, we've been to 4-day festival. It is a sprint, not a marathon. Sorry, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And we were also saving our energy for the big event on Saturday that we had a job to do, right? And we had that conversation. It's like, let's not stay up to 6 a.m. 2 nights on the trot, because the night after was going to be Friday and then the Saturday night with Guy J closing, and we made our decision that we're not going to miss that. So
that's fair enough. As I said, everyone was on their own journey there. Everyone, you you pick your battles.
The journeys all crossed, didn't they? Like you'd meet so many different people to link your journeys, and then everyone was on pretty much a similar vibe, like just bringing their best selves the whole time.
Really good to see the Aussie turnout, because it is obviously, as you know, a long way for us to travel and to get that support. I mean, Balance, as we know, is an Australian label, so to see that was, I think, just mind blowing, because it's a long way and it's definitely not cheap. So I think every I can hats off, kudos to everyone else around the world, hats off and kudos as well, because
if you imagine the Olympic floats, how they go down, like you see the nations on the Olympic floats, the Aussie one would have been one of the biggest. It would have been at least 300 athletes.
I said to you, Ferg, after the first night, I said, I think I've heard more Aussie accents than British accents on the first day and a half, because it was just, where the crowd was. Obviously, Jamie's opening the yard and everything, which was just, it, sort of, other than sort of the distance to Melbourne, would you change anything about the festival?
No, not really, to be honest. I thought I was pretty much
making a couple of degrees cooler, maybe.
That could be something.
I don't know. It's hard to think of anything, isn't it? It's just hard to think of anything at all. It's just custom made. I mean, after I went to the garden 14 years ago, it's so different. It's so custom made for that many people, and it's out of the way, because previously you have to be in the village, which was a bit inconvenient for the locals. But now where it is, it's just perfect, and it just works so well, I think.
Yeah, I think it was like, the right word is transcended everyone's expectations. Like everyone was like expecting something mind blowing, but then it just really took the mind blowing to another level. So I don't think there's much that you would change, but I can only imagine they're going to tweak it and make it stronger. It'll keep evolving, and Tom and Walter, they're guys that really take pride in what they're delivering. And
has there been a reaction in Melbourne and Australia to the festival, and how people who have been there and come back, and the excitement? Has there been a reaction in Australia?
Oh, definitely.
For sure.
There's been a lot of chatter about it. There's a whole bunch of people who had tickets and leading up to it couldn't make it for some reasons. And speaking to those people was interesting, because they said they had to delete social media for about 2 to 3 weeks. They just couldn't handle it. It was too much. The FOMO was too real. I couldn't imagine having a ticket, selling it, making that decision, and then not going and seeing all of the footage.
Yeah. It's a good idea to mute your socials if you're in that position. Very good.
So don't skip it next year, peoples.
That's right.
Or just come to the festival, and then you won't have to mute your. Look, there's been definitely. I know I've been on a couple of groups. There's been a lot of chatter, and everyone's excited to go back. And I know people are like, I can't miss this one. I got serious FOMO. I'm like, no. Now we've got full 12 months. I mean, there's no excuses, right?
That's it. There's plenty of time to prep.
And we're working on our sound and our craft between now and then, of course. So all the artists are only going to get bigger and better. And Gav and I are going to do everything in our power to obviously try and get a spot again and do another performance. But between now and then, it's music wise.
Even if you guys do Mad Mondays again.
It would be a dream for us to have the opportunity to do something like that again, because let's talk about that. That was a very, very unplanned little thing that we did on the Monday at, I forget the name of the hotel.
Hotel Moran.
Moran.
And big shout out to the progressive. I'm not sure how to pronounce it properly, but Leipzig.
Leipzig, yeah.
From Switzerland, lovely dudes. They were playing some tunes there, and we sort of came down and said, "Look, would you mind if we join in and let's do a bit of back five. I think there was at once." So we did that with those blokes, and that was it just offered us an opportunity to wrap things up because we finished Balance, but we didn't we wanted one more day with Mad Monday. I think that term comes from Rainbow Serpent, where we'd always end up Monday and it'd always be the biggest day. So we wanted that one extra crack, didn't we, Gav?
Yeah, resolve. It's the full resolve, and it's just such a free energy on a Monday after a festival. Like for the people that are there, they're pretty seasoned, and they're just wide open. So
maybe like on is like let's make this official, right?
You never know your luck, hey? You never know your luck.
Let's try.
And off we go. That was great because means I did get to see you guys playing Croatia.
Yeah.
The last time I was actually racking your brains was over email 5 years ago, and during the pandemic. And one of the questions I asked you, where do you see yourselves in 5 years' time? Who would ever imagined that you guys have been playing for Balance in Croatia to that sort of reaction and feeling? It's almost unthinkable.
Yeah, really lovely thing to share, mate. Well done. It's like a wide lens to think of that, and you got to be just really grateful
Absolutely
for the position we are in, and I'm humbled by the whole experience, and I'm grateful to be sharing meanwhile with Matty and putting us in positions to spread the love, spread the vibration of the music. So
spread the good word.
We pinch ourselves on a daily basis, so we get to do this. To be honest, the other thing we got from that festival is a lot of people coming up to us with comments that were blowing me away. One person even said, "You saved me during COVID, from going, bananas." So if our music has done anything, it's done at least that. I was really happy to hear that. But it's making a difference in some people's lives. So.
Would you say that? Because another thing that I actually managed to pull up that interview yesterday for the first time, and one of the comments you made, Matt, was, "This is payment for us. We're not in it for the money." So in that sense, was it the apex of your performance at the Yard? Was that just one of the best things you can think of?
The payday was coming left, right, and centre, and just everyone that obviously came to support us. All the people Gav mentioned earlier who were there, the horde of people that were chanting at us, wanting us to press the play button. I think we actually started out about 3 to 4 minutes early because we're sort of awkwardly standing there going, "Well, there's people yelling at us to start. Like we better start." So that was really beautiful. First time. Yeah. We saw some flags, an Aussie flag go up, which I haven't seen it ever. That was really unique and special, and they were chanting, and but everyone we spoke to throughout the festival, all the people that came up to us and said, thanks for the set, it was really beautiful, and just anyone that's just said sort of thanks or was really stoked to meet us. That's just, it was payday. That was payment for what we do, 100%.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of inspiration as well. When you have those interactions, it's like a leap for our community. That's the thing. It's like a collective leap, like a collective jump into like just the next level for our sound and community. That's how the whole experience feels like.
I mean, you pretty much answered the next question, because I was going to say, after a topsy-turvy few years for the industry, not just our sort of wider community, I think it's been a big step, and I think it's been even more of a flag that we're here and we're not going anywhere. If we've got the opportunity, then it should be encouraging for everyone, really.
Oh, no doubt. And look, I think one of the main things about the sort of music that we love is it's not a fad. It's not something that people do because they want to look cool or they want to hold their phone up or they want to pick up girls or they want to get high or whatever. It's about connection, and the music is deep, and it's about people growing and evolving.
Yeah.
So it's always the next step. Progressive really means progressing, evolution. So that's like the ultimate confirmation of what we do and love from that festival.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nah, love it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Well, thank you for talking to us today. It's been a pleasure.
Really,
Pleasure.
This will be in the film. Yeah, thanks for talking today, guys. It's been amazing.
No, it's a pleasure.
It's just they just regurgitate all the excitement anyway. So it's
it picks your energy up, right? Because you're on that on that vibration. You're remembering it. You're feeling it.
Just before you guys, I was having chatting with Will from Super Progressive. We started talking about the festival again, and all of a sudden, just everything just starts like just coming back. I'm like, really, it was just so it's so good. But no doubt, I'll see you guys soon at some point.
We'll see you around and about for sure.
No doubt, you guys will probably be up in Byron at some stage too. That's kind of kicking butt there. So
sure is.
So you might be able to go see the whales next time.
Oh yes. I know. I'm sure that didn't work out. But...
we drove up to the light.
Are you actually going to release? Is the Flock of Seagulls remix that you finished your set with? And Ferg sent me. You're not releasing it.
No,
we're going to keep that one a special bootleg for sets. It's there's a funny story behind that one. We were at the rooftop of our hotel in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Gavin and I were having a drink before we were playing in Sri Lanka, and that came on the radio just while we were having a drink. And I didn't say anything. I remember I just looked at you. Gav looked at me. We just went, and we went, now? Should I just run and get the laptop now? I sprinted. I think I actually ran to the room. It was like stinking hot, so 35
Oh,
degrees.
wow.
Ran to the room, got my laptop, came back, and we whipped the edit up. And we played it like an hour.
Played it that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
We'll keep that one for special occasions, I think.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, it's pretty epic. Like when you played it down in Byron, that was just, I was like, fucking wow. I just kind of,
It was one of the highlights of Croatia as well for us.
Yeah.
And, having Matty's wife Beck running around filming it as well was damn cool. So
yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty good. Nah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, cool guys. But thanks for joining.
Yeah, pleasure.
Really appreciate it. I will see you guys soon for shits and giggles, no doubt. And let's bring on 2026, right? So
let's start stretching, shall we? Get ready.
Let's go.
Race ready. I'm selecting I've got to get some more party shirts. It's game on.
That's it. Game on.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Ciao.
Yeah.